we are coming to the end of our time together here. I hope we meet again for real, and I hope some of the habits and ideas that I've come across here are something you might resonate with you and you might want to work with me on directly. But I'm calling this putting it all together. So hopefully you've got to know me a little bit, and hopefully I'm coming across to you as not too wooden or inauthentic, without a personality or even a sense of humour. If I haven't managed to do that, I've failed and I'm failing you. And your take from this is that if I haven't come across naturally and as me, then I'm not demonstrating good leadership. I'm not, I'm being a poor presenter, and I'm not working well in this environment. What I've tried to do is to build a safe space for both of us where you have the time to focus and listen and to be mindful, and I have the confidence to honestly say what I believe and to share the knowledge that I think will be valuable to you. So what I'm trying to do is to get you to think about working better as a human rather than only performing better in the workplace. So I hope, and I'm repeating some of the things that we've talked about, that you will be more mindful and more engaged in any human interaction. You'll listen better, and you'll give people the space and the respect to speak their mind. You'll pause, you'll think, and choose to speak rather than just wade in with whatever comes into your own head. Remember that quote: between stimulus and response there's a space, and in that space is the power to choose our response, and in our response lies our growth and our freedom. It's possibly the biggest lesson I can give you here, is just to listen and just to create that response. You'll steer high. You'll listen actively, not just to the words that and the content that's coming across here, but the meaning behind them. You know, am I being sincere? What do you intuit from what I'm trying to say? Does it have meaning, or is you just listening to the words? And you'll take the time to think about your own values and what you stand for, and you'll be true to yourself. And this leads me into really the final module. And if you don't take this on board, then the rest of the time you've just spent with me is going to be completely wasted. It's taking small actions. It's committing. So if you'll let me, now we've got to know each other, and now hopefully we've built some area of trust, I can be a bit more pushy. I hope you've been a little bit challenged by me and seen me as maybe as a companion that you can trust. There will be stuff in here that you've heard before or that you naturally adopt anyway. But I'm confident there's also going to be some ideas here that are new, because some of them are my own. So have a really good think about what you can take from this, and hopefully write down one or two small actions that you can take now, that you can start now, a habit that you can start to practice. I would really love it if you shared some of those commitments or actions with me, and then whether directly or just for your own purpose, you revisited those in a few weeks, a month, 2 months, and thought, actually, have I adopted those actions? Have I taken them on board? Has that made a change in my behaviour for the better? So if you do write them down and save them and share them, I think that will be your first commitment. It'll be your first moment to making a change. So my ikigai, my purpose, is trying to make a difference to how you work better as a human, helping you find your ikigai. I'd love to know how you get on. What would be really good is if I published a bunch of outcomes from this for people and shared them out in a blog. So please continue to communicate. I'd love to. This is a very much a one-way interaction, and that's not the way I work. But I'd like to thank you for coming on this unexpected journey with me. There's joy in shared endeavour, and I hope this work brings you closer to being the person that you want to be. Thank you.